Hello, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Thanks for connecting me. Again, I am here for you having a new video session. Today, I am not going to teach Samju, but I will let you know about the real positions of the paper handling in exam. How to attempt a paper and how to score a good how to make good score in exam. So in this video you will learn that how to give a good presentation, because most of the students are ignorant of the reality of paper solvings. They can't make a good score in exam because of not having a proper knowledge. So in this video you will not only understand the concept of developing the paper skills, but also understand how to make a good score in exam. So kindly watch my video full at the end, so it will be very beneficial and benefit for you. So first of all, I would let you know what is exam actually. In the exam, the students ability are assessed and obsessed, and in this exam the students are asked some kind of a questions to be responded. But as far as the paper pattern is concerned, some of the students are not well aware of it, that how to perform a paper. As far as the paper pattern is concerned, that is something else. But how to give a good presentation? In this video, you will learn how to give a good presentation in exam, how to attempt a paper. Okay, let's say an example that you are going to attempt a question and answers in exam, which carry 15 to 18 marks. So how to attempt? Example, this is your page. So these are the lines of the pages. So be aware of your you must have a good kind of pen, okay, filled with ink, so it will not be losing its ink outside of the pen, and it should, so that it may give you a good presentation. First part, a good pen is required. Secondly, when you are going to write a question and answers, so use the full line. Some of the students are used to writing half of the line and they abruptly shift to the next line. That is a bad stuff, because if the students write something like he is using the same line, he reaches here, he leaves this part and comes to here. So this blank is coming here like this. So this is also is a negative point of your presentation. Second is that some of the students are using like this, someone word is written here and then they give a big blank and then come here and then here. They are only writing 4 and 5 words on a whole, uh, the whole line. So you don't have to do like this, because this, you can also lose your marks by the end of this. So what to do then? These things are two things are often found in a paper. So how to resolve it? You must be very specific towards it. So use a full line, okay, and don't create a spaces in that. So you should use such kind of expressions are the lining ways, that if you start a sentence from here, it should be ended up to here. If you have a kind of a word, you are leaving a space, so you can use hyphen, okay. So it should be based on syllabical rhythm. You said that beautiful. You used to say B E A and then U T I F U L. You can use it, but don't leave the space in here. So when the question is finished, so you are supposed to draw underline in it. The pencils, not a full line, it is a half line should be. So this is also a kind of a good presentation as well. The second thing is that you will have to be specific about your spelling. Most of the students don't want to learn the spelling. They say that they think that okay, they know the spellings. Even they are at fault, because once they had learned and they have forgotten, they must have forgotten. So you must be revising all the stuff again and again. It's important. The second thing is that so you will have to select a good kind of a page when you are writing a question and answers. And secondly, some of the students write only one answer on one single page. That is very bad stuff. You should give a complete, you should a complete page. And if your answer is completed here, you have a plenty of space to start a new question and answer. You must, because you shouldn't leave this, because it is also falls and gives a bad impressions toward the checkers, who analyze it, and definitely you must understand all these things. So this is the first main part, that the writing should be very clean. The more you give a good writing, the more you get the marks. So this is the main specific presentation skills. Secondly, nowadays the lines are always written drawn for the students. If they haven't driven it, so please start the lines and draw the lines, margin lines. These are important. And secondly, if you are writing an essay, you are writing a kind of a paper in which you have a lot of headings to be produced, so you should must indicate with the different colors pen, like a blue color. If you're using blue pen of ink pen for writing the answer, your heading should be with a black pen or blue big marker, so it will be highlighting as well. So this can give you good marks, and every heading should be underlined. Second, third is that when the students are writing question and answer, they always write like a focus. They write focus. They write reference, theme, and other stuff. Sometimes these things are written by the student. But some of the students design their papers so much, but they do not focus on the real material of the answer. If you have not written the real material of the answer, but you have designed the paper, you can the marks cannot be divided, divided to you. So what to do then? Your answer should be fruitful, and your answer should be productive, and it must be having a lot of material which they require of. Secondly, do not design a lot of do not give the design to your paper too much, because sometimes the paper checker can be disturbed, that he has to face a difficulty to find the answer where the answer has been written. So what to do then? So it is important that you should be very specific. If you want to write, you can write only lesson name. And if you have a theme, what is the theme? We have two types of theme. One theme is always in the contents, that will be based on only one word or two word. But as far as the long lines are concerned, this question is asked in the question and answer. Okay, what is the theme of the chapter of so and so? So you don't have to write this one. Only write the chapter's name, and writer's name, and then theme, one word or two. These are required. And then focus and stress upon your answer material, because you make a lot of mistakes and your answer, most of the answers are irrelevant. The student learn one the chapter, when they are writing the answer, they get confused it, and they forget the real reality of the answer. They are using the different lines of the different questions and make a big answer. So please, they learn it, they read the paper, the checkers read the paper properly, and then they give the marks. So please, these tips should be kept in mind when you are attempting the paper. These two things which I told you in this video, these are the very important for the paper presentation. I hope so. You must have understood the tips which I told you about giving the presentation of the paper, and your writing should be good. Practice it. Whatever you learn, please be specific. Practice it. If you don't practice it at home, so you will not be able to give a good precision exam. I hope so. Thank you so much for being with me. So thank you very much. Don't forget to share my video to other students who want to learn the same stuff as you have learned today. So thank you so much. Goodbye.